Hello everyone, I'm Mark with My Home Group, and today we're going to talk about Opendoor's $62 million fine. We're going to talk about the current inventory levels in the Phoenix market. We're going to talk a little bit about interest rates, and then lastly we're going to talk, if you are thinking about selling in the next 6 months to 2 years, a couple of tips we recommend to get your home ready. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so many of you heard me talk about Opendoor in the past. Opendoor is an iBuyer. They take money from Wall Street, they're publicly traded, and they purchase homes direct from sellers, immediately turn around and flip that home for a profit. Back in 2019, they were making claims that they're gonna net sellers more money than if they sold with a traditional agent. And me being a traditional agent, I thought that was a bit humorous because in our industry, any agent's gonna tell you they are gonna be able to net you more money than working directly with an iBuyer. The exception would have been towards the latter part of last year when Zillow was handing out $50,000 checks over market value. Their algorithm was running wild and they ended up losing $900 million in 1 year, and they had a $1 billion budget, so they lost all but $100 million bucks. So FTC came down on Opendoor, said you owe us $62 million for misleading the public. That was a big win in our industry. Again, these iBuyers that were making claims that were untrue. So I'm glad to see that panned out. Opendoor, by the way, said, oh, we don't agree with it, but here's your 62 million bucks. So, okay, where we are in our current market for inventory. New listings coming to market have slowed a little bit. So we're at about 18,500 active homes on the market. That number has again slowed in the last 4 weeks or so. And part of that's going to be because interest rates have settled into a groove between 5.25% and let's say 5.75%, somewhere in that range, which is terrific. The Fed's been obviously combating inflation by ratcheting up that short-term overnight lending rate, and we expect another 0.75% increase here in the coming weeks to curb inflation, but that hasn't really had a huge impact on the mortgage rates other than that first 6 months of adjustments we've seen. As long as interest rates don't go too high, then our market should have a nice stable footing, and we're starting to see buyer activity again, which is terrific. The last item I was going to cover with you, if you are thinking about selling in the next 6 months, a year, maybe 3 years, I recommend sitting down, writing out your to-do list, maybe even having your home pre-inspected. Knock out those to-do lists, those items that you know are deferred maintenance items that need to be repaired. But if you are thinking about making some larger improvements, maybe redoing a kitchen, flooring, bath, we all know that that's where you get your biggest bang for the buck when it comes to home improvement. Let us know. We're happy to answer questions for you. Personally, what I did when I sold my last home, about 3 years before listing it, I redid the floors, kitchen, bathrooms, everything, and got to enjoy it for a couple of years, and then got every penny back when I did go to sell. So that is what it's taking right now to sell in this market. Homes have to be really spot on when it comes to their presentation and, of course, the marketing side, which we take care of for our clients. So appreciate you tuning in. We'll talk to you in a couple weeks. Hopefully it was helpful. If you have any questions or would like me to cover a topic, send me an email, shoot me a text. My phone number is 480-628-8691, and we'll see you in a couple days. Have a good day.